TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Okwande, and this is Africa Now. President Uhuru Kenyatta has officially endorsed longtime rival and opposition leader Raila Odinga to succeed in Kenya's August 9 presidential elections. President Kenyatta, urging his supporters to back Odinga's bid, said he had the best interest of the country at heart, adding that Odinga understood where the country was heading and that he would therefore be at peace to hand him the leadership mantle. This would be the fifth time Odinga is running for president, and many believe it will be his last. Now, Tunisia's President Saied on Thursday said that non-governmental organizations must be prevented from accessing external funds as he tries to remake the country's politics after establishing a one-man rule. Civil society organizations, including some that have had funding from Western democracies, have played a significant role in Tunisia since the 2011 revolution that introduced democracy. A 30-month transitional period to elections following a military coup in January is in the works for Burkina Faso, a source said at the presidency on Wednesday. The junta said it needed around 2 years to establish the country and organize elections, said the source. The commission also proposed a transitional government in the West African country of up to 20 ministers and a transitional legislative bodies of 51 members. Now, the African Union on Thursday said it is extremely concerned at the very serious and dangerous situation created in Ukraine and is calling on Russia and other actors to respect international law, territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine. The Union called for an immediate ceasefire to avoid planetary conflict. Russian forces struck Ukraine in the early hours of Thursday after President Vladimir Putin stated that a special military operation in the country's east had been authorized. Ukraine's President Zelensky said in a statement that at least 137 people have been killed and 316 have sustained injuries so far. Now, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has said Ethiopia's government is open to talks with the rebel Tigray People's Liberation Front to end a 15-month conflict in the country. The TPLF Front is a left-wing ethnic nationalistic paramilitary group, banned political party, former ruling party of Ethiopia, and designated as a terrorist organization by the Ethiopian government. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. More stories coming your way after the break, so stay tuned. Welcome back. Sudan has released 115 of some 135 anti-coup protesters who had been held for weeks, a UN official said on Thursday, following pressure from lawyers, families, and the international community. The detainees are part of a protest movement against an October 25 coup that has persisted despite security crackdowns, killing 82 and wounded more than 2,000, according to medics. Pressures from the United Nations caused authorities in Central African Republic on Thursday to free 4 peacekeepers attached to a stabilization mission in the country. The 4 soldiers of the United Nations Stabilization Mission in Central African Republic were arrested last week Friday by the Central African Police Unit in Bangui at the Bangui International Airport as they were accompanying their leader on his way to France. They were arrested on suspicion of planning to assassinate the country's president. Somali's government spokesman on Thursday returned home from Turkey, where he had been receiving treatment for wounds he sustained in an attack. Islamist militants targeted Mohammed Ibrahim Mualimu in mid-January. He has survived several attacks on residents where he had been staying, escaping unharmed from a 2019 attack on one property which was besieged for almost 22 hours. And attackers hijacked and touched a truck belonging to a privately owned daily newspaper in the Southern African Kingdom of Eswatini. The Times of Swaziland reported on its website that the attack on its vehicle was meant to plant fear in their staff and journalists. The website added that the incident occurred against a backdrop of an ongoing attempt to label the publication as a state-controlled entity when nothing could be further from the truth. And to sports. The World Football Governing Body has suspended Kenya and Zimbabwe, citing government interference. FIFA said both countries knew what was expected to be done for the suspension to be lifted. Kenya's Sport Ministry disbanded the Football Kenya Federation over alleged misappropriation of funds and appointed a caretaker committee. The Zimbabwe Football Association was disbanded over sexual harassment allegations. And that is it on Africa Now. For more updates, to visit our website at www.tostvnetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to subscribe on YouTube. To stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network, I am Abigail Ukwade. Thanks for watching.